Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back. Wanted to throw up another quick video, pulled some cards this morning, and they really just spoke to me, and it's been a hell of a day so far. So let's see what we got. First up, recent past, King of Swords. It's mastery of intellect, intelligence, power, truth, really just a strong position to be in and a real just kind of an authoritative position, but one that's been really earned, one that, the intellectual rigor's been put in place in order to cement one's role in that position. You've really done the work and you've really gotten to some spots and that can't be discounted. And even if they're not great spots, and even if, not everything's always good, but But hey, that's the recent past. That's where we're coming from. That could be as recent as yesterday, maybe 2 weeks ago. I don't know. But where we find ourselves today is strength. Strength is really just such an important spot to find oneself in, especially coming out of this King of Swords. This is, where King of Swords is the air energy, is the mind energy. This is really the fire. This is strength. This is courage. This is compassion and patience. This is also, if you look just above her head, it's the first little infinity symbol of our spread. It's not coming out too well, but it's tattooed on her forearm. And she's got the nice little infinity over her. And that's a really good as you dig into the strength, as you heed the call, as you really like reach towards the balance of compassion and power. Remember to tap into the flow. Remember to tap into the cyclical nature of all of it, the ends and the beginnings, and how we're always somewhere in between. This also has, whereas the King of Pentacles could be intellectual prowess or knowledge or concretization of possibly a negative, this could also be a strength and a call to re-engage, right? To maybe the things that have been mulled over, and so solidly considered could have a new aspect. Near future. The magician. Here he's wearing his infinity right there on his hood. And I mean, look, there's also the infinity going vertically. So this is two, this is three. These connect. The magician also, card number one, typically following the fool, is initiation. Maybe there's some, through the meditation of the King of Swords and through the integration of the strength as we try to move forward into the manifesting power and the inspired action of the magician, the pre-balancing, but this will into action movement, right? Just the magician is really kind of taken and it's asking you to really balance it out and to really, we're not at temperance yet. We're still at the beginning. We're still, just at the initiate phase. We have all our tools, we have our connection to the flow. We're still really just trying to figure out what we're doing with it all. Where's it going to go? What's it going to be? Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles is such a wonderful card to find in a spread such as this. The Nine of Pentacles is attainment, culmination. This is earth. This is foundation. This is abundance and luxury. This is having what you need. All right. Also, this one's kind of fun. You got the little owl up there in the top corner, right? We've got the owl kind of just hanging out. The owl symbolizes a balancing of intellect and spiritual self-control. So whereas the King of Swords is this massive intellectual solidification and intellectual self-control and controlling the mind and not letting the mind control you, and then moving into the strength and into that presence and really marinating in the control of the mind and the courage that can really ask of you to have to like to really manifest and to attain it and to really embody it, right? And then the encouragement of the magician to take it and work with it and just you just really at this point though it's you got to let go. You got to let go. You've thought it all through. You've sat in the strength of it all. You've given it the thought, you've given it the idea. Now give it the time and give it the action. Take it from intellectual pursuit into the physical. Once that's achieved, we got the Nine of Pentacles. You kind of got everything. It's such a good spot to be in. It's this more balance, more control, taking the intellectual, adding to it, and then balancing it out some more. It's just, hmm, it's a lot of things. And yeah, so rough video, all good. Just really about getting back in the flow of things and getting them back out and making sure everything's set up and working right. And yeah, so thanks so much for stopping by and checking it out. We are going to be launching a new series here pretty soon. We'll do a couple more of these clunky readings and knock the dust off. But yeah, as we're gearing up and getting everything going, we've got a couple surprises down the chute. Might be doing some guest appearances here. I mean, obviously not after this video, but soon. And working with a couple other people, working with some other content creators, and just really trying to see what we can do to help benefit the collective and get the conversation going and keep the conversation going and just, I don't know, contribute my 2 cents to the pile of knowledge, I guess. But yeah, we're going to be starting some new learning series and starting some new projects and getting some better production and some better flow to it. And as of right now, I'm even worse at reading a script, but maybe that'll get better too over time. Anyway, thanks so much for stopping by. Really hope you enjoyed it. If you have any thoughts or ideas, criticisms, critiques, whatever you got, drop them in the comments down below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I don't know, check out one of these videos over there or over there and see what you think. Thanks so much. Bye.